Felt pretty good. Some butterflies beforehand, but went away like they always do. So.
What were the butterflies from? Anything in particular?
It just happens every game, and that was kind of reassuring because it was kind of like any other start.
Did the hit
to your change up a little bit there for your strikeout pitch? Feel pretty comfortable with that tonight against the upper level hitters first time?
Yeah, try to establish a fastball early, and just went to the changeup. It was feeling good.
How good is the changeup at this point in your career?
I don't know. I mean, I have confidence in it. So I'll throw with 2 strikes. I'll throw it behind the count. So.
Hitters will let you know how good it is.
At each level, you've worked on something in your game, like the fastball command, etc. And here, is there something you're planning on working here at this level? Maybe a new step?
Just staying the same. Controlling what you can control and just going out there and pitching.
Pirates folks were saying you had to work on commanding your fastball low in the zone. Do you feel more confident doing that? Have you been more successful doing that, do you think?
It's a huge part of anybody's game to get quick outs. So you can always get better at it. It was pretty good tonight. But again, it's something that you gotta stay on top of. So.
And you talk about controlling like what you can control. When the lights went out for the tower, that's something you couldn't control. How hard is that to have that 15-minute delay, 25-minute delay, and come back out?
It was actually nice to get some warm-up pitches in before they went out. I just came in throwing a jacket and just tried to just keep rolling.
You in that 5th inning, you gave up back-to-back singles and whatnot. As you go through this, were they pitches that you want back, or were you just guys that hit good pitches?
I think you're referring to the 2 ground balls.
Yeah.
They put the ball on the ground, especially the second time. You just that's all you can do. You gotta try and make it put on the ground and get a double play there. So.
You set down the first 9 guys you faced, and then they did all the damage against you in their second and third at bats. What kind of adjustments do you see they made to your pitching when they came the second and third time?
There might have been a little more aggressive early the second time, but that was expected. I just need to make better pitches.
Did you notice the fans chanting Big Mac for that leadoff hitter?
No.
People, fans in Pittsburgh and whatnot have read about you, know about your 95, 98, 99-mile whatever fastball. Your off-speed stuff seems to be what people don't know about it. Is that really what makes you a very good pitcher, a tough pitcher to deal with? Is that you can drop down to 83 or 84?
I would hope so. I mean, it's something that's a necessity because, you got to keep hitters off balance no matter how hard you throw. So it's not about velocity anymore. It's about location and changing speeds.
Along those lines, were those lessons that you learned early on in your pitching development to make sure all those complementary pitches were up to speed with the fastball?
It was something that I picked up in college because it's you pitch more to miss bats. So it was something that I've been comfortable with for a while. Off speed behind the count, low off speed. It just it's just something that you pick up.
How's that been going from metal bats pitching to miss bats to wood bats just trying to pitch, go at them, drive them there?
It's the same game. You just gotta kind of understand what your stuff does, and how it reacts differently to a wood bat, and you don't necessarily pitch to them. You just kind of go about your business.
You kind of get a little bit more confidence in your stuff when you know that they can't just give kind of a cheap hit off the the inside of the metal bat.
They're a lot stronger now. That playing field is starting to pretty much even out.
You're in AA less than a year now in your career, and you have another debut under your belt. How are you adjusting at each level? You're after through one start. Just talk about just being here and feeling after one start.
You know, it's gotten a lot simpler. You know, I'm more comfortable with the routine and whatnot. So it's just a matter of going out there and just treating it like another start.
Your team was able to give you a lot of early run support. Did that give you more confidence on the mound?
I mean, it gives anybody more confidence. It allows you to be aggressive in the zone and keep the pressure on them. You know, throughout the game.
Did you feel you could mix up your pitches more with that lead?
You know, when the situation calls for it, you know, at the same time, you're trying to force contact and get quick outs and get you guys back in the dugout as soon as you can.
Are you comfortable with a lot of this stuff? Typically in the minor leagues, we don't have press conferences. There's no, 20 people after starts. It's just a few people. Do you like this? Or are you looking maybe for a little bit of sense of normalcy?
You know, it's something that I've had quite a bit of exposure to, so, you know, it's kind of just whatever.
And Gerrit, what about your experiences in the Arizona Fall League and the Florida State League do you think will benefit you the most as you continue to move forward?
You know, just getting comfortable with your surroundings and getting comfortable to all the different situations that pro ball throws at you. You know, you just tuck them under your belt and move on. So.
How much more do you feel like you need to really learn how to pitch? I mean, before you're ready to take the step to the majors, that everyone thinks you're supposed to be there now.
That might be a question for JJ.